So I'm Tamara Roberts from Ridgeview Winery. We're a sparkling wine producer based in Sussex and have been making sparkling wines since the year 2000, planting our first vineyards in 1995. Currently we export to 18 different countries, spread from the European, Scandinavian, obviously the US, and over into Asia, including Japan, Singapore and Taiwan. Ridgeview started to export because we felt that the competition domestically was heating up, new producers coming onto the market. We always knew with the growth in our business that we'd want to explore export markets, and also that it would take a long time to develop those markets. So we started with those who were interested in us initially before we moved on to perhaps more targeted approach. I think some big tips for CLA members thinking about the export journey is not to underestimate how important it is to be in market and actually research before perhaps you go into each market. Very, very important to give you yourself any insights that might be around the culture in terms of how that might relate to your products that you're trying to sell over there, and so that you understand fully how the market operates in terms of the gatekeepers that you need to identify and be involved with. So research is always very important, but also getting yourself over into the market as well. I think with any export experience there are highs and lows. We've had some fantastic wins over in the US, but also we've had to change distributors a couple of times over there, which has been quite challenging and can be quite emotional because you've got to know people, but if they're not delivering quite where you want them to deliver, you have to move and make decisions around that. So it's incredibly rewarding, but like anything, you have to put the work in and sometimes make tough decisions. I think it's really important to know as well that even in the most challenging of years like this year, export still does give opportunities to businesses, so not to be overlooked.